Hello everybody, welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Once again, we are checking out Z-Mod's awesome Detroit Diesel 60 Series engine sound mod here in the John Ruda Peterbilt 389 glider. So this is all payware stuff here today. If you want to check out everything, the links are in the description. A huge thanks to Z-Mods for sending me over a code so I can show all these different sounds to you. I'm gonna go and fire this thing up and I'm gonna shut up so you can listen to this thing. All right, let's get started. We have an evening run here today. Put this thing into gear. We got an 18 speed here as well. And we're picking up an Excavator, a Volvo one, from that new update that they put into the game. And we're taking it down to Vernal, Utah. We're in Cheyenne, Wyoming right now, actually. And I'll show you exactly what we're doing here. But the sound of this engine is so good. All the little sounds. I absolutely love it. All right, let's see what's going on here. So here it is right here, the Excavator by Volvo EW240E MH, 57,320 pounds. So nothing this thing can't handle, that's for certain. And there is the route. We're gonna be going through Laramie, Rawlins, Rock Springs down into Vernal. So let's go ahead and take the job. Your trailer is ready. Proceed to the loading area. Okay, well, can't miss it. It's like right over here on the left, right over there. Easy enough, right? And listen to all the little tiny sounds that you get. It's just, Z-Mods is an absolute must. I know it's payware, but it is just so good. Talk about immersion, you know, and in this game, you want to have immersion. That's what you're going for here. So I got the beautiful 389 glider, latest and greatest version. That's what took so long for me to make another episode. I had to get all my stuff up to date. I'm still on 1.41. I'm not on 4.2 yet. Haven't made that jump over yet. I know I'm a little late to it, but I've got so many other things going on right now that it was not a huge priority. On back we go. And we will grab this little Excavator here and get rolling down the road. Now, some people ask me why I run my mirrors at a lower quality. That's because in the past it would cause a lot of stuttering for me. And if it isn't broke, don't fix it, in my opinion. And it runs really smooth currently. Are we in there? I think we're in there, man. Yes, we are. Pull that parking brake there and let's go ahead and attach this thing. All attached here. We're gonna turn our beacon lights on and headlights and everything else are on. We are ready to go back here. Check this Volvo Excavator out. Pretty darn cool, if you ask me. Got the oversized load, little placards there and stuff. Let's do it. All right, I'm gonna start rolling here, and as we start to turn out of this place, I'm probably gonna get a screenshot in here before the nightfall comes, because it's always like impossible for me to get a good screenshot whenever the night is rolling in on us here. So let's keep an eye out here. We're looking all right. Got those articulated trailers, so that works for me. And I'll get a screenshot right here, actually. And we are back in action. Gonna drive up onto the curb here a little bit, make sure we make this turn no problem. It is articulated, but man, it's like you can already see it right back there. It's gonna take it a minute, so I'm gonna keep it all the way to the left here and just let it drive on around that corner there without hitting anything. That would be ideal. You can see it following it back there. It's pretty crazy, right? Pretty amazing. Let's go to the outside view and look at it. You see that thing is just barely making that turn, but it does follow the truck. And now we can listen to this thing from the outside view because it's such a great sounding engine. Nice Jake brake too. Flashers are gonna turn off there. We're in 3 low right now. That works for me. Taking it easy around this little spot here. And we're gonna grab Highway 80 here and take that all the way west. Well, happy Tuesday to all of you. I hope you guys are having a great week so far. Hope you had a good weekend and all of that stuff. I know, I sure have. I've been following the 100 yards, turn left. We talked about NASCAR yesterday's video, turn but left. I watched the Roval next gen testing today that they that they were doing. So that was pretty awesome to see the next gen car out there turning laps at the Roval. And then they have the oval course tests. And then after that, it's pretty much doing some more testing before the next year. So some cool news I do want to share with everybody. But let's go through the gears here. Listen to this engine. This is what it's all about. Listen to that Jake brake here. I'm going to do it for you.
After 100 yards, turn right.
Not too
Turn
shabby.
right.
But yeah, I'll shut up here for a little bit so we can just listen to the engine sounds here. Not too bad, right? I think it sounds really, really, really good. It's probably one of my favorite ones I've heard so far.
After 50 yards, go
Oh, he's Jake braking. Why not? Make everybody nice and angry. And then everybody can tell you in the comments, you're not supposed to use your Jake brake in the city limits. Even though it's a game and we love the sound of a Jake brake. Can't do that. That's illegal, guys. Come on now.
Turn right.
We need to know. You need to know better than that. All right, we can make this turn no problem. Right on red. Nobody's coming. All right, blinker on here. Oh, we didn't even have to go that much. Turn the sounds down, sadly, in my headset. No, I love them. Don't get me wrong. I do love them.
Keep right.
It's just distorting a little bit in my headphones, and I didn't want that.
Turn right.
So as always, I use A-Track IR. Actually, version 5. I had that thing since like 2012 to look around freely. So let's see. I'm gonna take this one like a little bit normal, just a little to the left here. Give ourselves plenty of room since that trailer does follow us pretty darn good. There we go. Hit the curb a little bit there. That's okay. Okay, it still trails pretty decently behind us there. You'll see me moving around in my seat. That is the Motion Platform V3 by Next Level Racing I use. It is a motion platform. So no, nobody's behind me shaking my chair or anything like that. I have seen people ask me that question before. I'm like, no, I would have done that when I was younger, for sure, but these days I don't worry about it so much, you know? You have a machine that can do it for you. Let's roll our windows up here. Oh man, just such a great sounding engine. I've always loved the Detroit Diesel 60 series. It's just such a great engine, and whenever Z-Mod was coming out with it, I was really excited for it, especially for the 389 glider. Now he has a C15 as well. We'll be checking that out soon enough, but I'm pretty far behind on everything with American Truck Sim. I plan on doing another Florida Man video. I did get a updated version of a Ram truck, so I'll put in some good old-fashioned coast-to-coast mod, and we'll do some Florida driving like an idiot. I think that'll be a lot of fun. I've seen a lot of people asking questions about the upcoming, the Outlaw Trucker. Man, I completely lost my train of thought there. And that will be coming too. So just sit tight. I've got a lot on the back burner, especially with the stuff I was going to tell you about here today. Speaking of NASCAR stuff, and that is the NASCAR ignition stuff. Now, I don't know when I'm going to get a copy of it, or if I'm going to get an early copy. I don't know how they're doing their marketing this year for any of that stuff. It's very different than what I'm used to in the past. Now, I didn't cover NASCAR Heat 5 last year. That was because I did get an early version of it, and I was going to do promo for it, but after playing it, I felt like I was just playing NASCAR Heat 4. So I was like, I don't think I can just, you know, tell all of you that this is worth getting compared to NASCAR Heat 4, and I didn't want to promote the game. That was just how I felt. Nothing against, you know, Monster Games or anything, because, well, I'm sorry, Monster had already left. That's why we kind of got a copy pasta game there. But I do like working with Monster Games. They're super nice guys. But I have never worked with motorsports games before, so we'll see. They have a good community manager. A lot of people know him as Rusty Walrus on Twitter. Well-known personality there in the NASCAR scene, and I'm excited to work with them as well. So we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna roll my windows down here for the downhill part of our Jake brake. Now we have 3 different Jake brake, you know, sounds. So let's see how they sound here. There's medium. Sorry, that's low. That's medium, and that's high. Let's keep it in low and just Jake brake down a hill. Pretty nice. Pretty darn cool. So, I don't know, sorry about that. I don't know when I'm gonna be doing that, but I can tell you that I will be going to Phoenix for the championship race to promote the game out there. So that is going to be awesome. I'm excited to not only go to Phoenix for the first time, I haven't been through Phoenix through, you know, the airport and stuff, but to actually go and watch the race, that is gonna be really cool. So if any of you guys are gonna be at the Phoenix championship race for the Cup, let me know. I'll be letting you know where I'm at on Twitter and stuff like that, I'm sure. So if you're not following me on Twitter, it's always linked in the description. You can go check it out there. But I do love meeting up with all of you in public settings like that. It's a lot easier than just, you know, hey, locally in Tampa, let me meet you in a parking lot. That's kind of strange, you know. I like to go to like PAX or something like that, or a NASCAR event's a good one. Okay, this guy's slowing way down. I don't know what he's doing. We are gonna get around him though. Yeah, we have to rediscover Laramie because remember I had that early version of Wyoming, and when I switched over, I lost all of that progress. Well, this truck is prime truck. I can hear him from back here. We're in 7 high, we're gonna jump down into 8 low. So I am floating my gears, like right here. Once we get to about 1900 RPM, I'm gonna drop it down, and you'll just see me release the throttle and then put it back in and never use the clutch. So here we go. Just like that. Was paying attention too much to the to the RPM gauge and not the road. Like a dummy. 75 through here, but we probably won't even make that, honestly. Kind of sketchy doing it in a truck like this. I think I have found like the perfect sound set for me. Like it's everything I love about an engine. And then on top of that, the Jake brake to me is just magic. It's so perfect. Especially with the 3 different stages of it, you know? That's the low stage, and it's just, man, it's perfect. Straight piped. Oh, that's nice. All right, so let's get into some nighttime driving here, as the sun is definitely going down in the west. Okay. And I know we're going to be going faster than what I would normally do. We are going to be speeding a little bit here with a oversized load. That is because this is a longer drive today, and I don't want to make this video like an hour and a half long, you know? Okay, buddy. What is he doing? Why are we driving at 50 miles an hour on the highway, huh? Riddle me that one. Can get around him, that's for certain. Need to mess with that. Now, SCS has been releasing new pictures of Texas, and it's looking pretty good, I must say. You know, like I had said before in the last video, that to me, Wyoming and Colorado look pretty similar, color palette wise, than what you would see. And it makes sense. I mean, the states are right next to each other, so it would make sense in a geological way. All right, I'm gonna get over in the right, buddy. If you would just give me that. How are we on fuel? We are not great on fuel, but we're not gonna stop at that gas station. We've done it before, and it's pretty tight. We'll stop at a different one. I'm a little rusty today. I'm not used to the, I'm still getting used to being back on my 18-inch wheel. You know, we were using that T248 that was so much smaller. And now I have to really turn it. Like, honestly. A lot more than you would think. Roll our windows down here, just listen to this beautiful Detroit singing down the highway. I use that AI sound mod. It's fantastic. And so about 1,600 RPM, 70 miles an hour there, climbing the hill. Bog it down a little bit here. And we're not stopping in Rollins today. We're going straight through. Works for me. Sunset's gonna be beautiful. Listen to how long it takes for that turbo to spool up and down. That is so realistic. I love it. And I know a lot of you trucker folk out there that have been around the Detroit diesel are gonna be like, wow, that is... sounds just like it, doesn't it? Because it does. It really sounds just like it. Fantastic, man. Beautiful drive. I wanted to do an evening into night run, especially with an engine like this. It's just perfect for it, you know? I'm gonna go half into the throttle here so you can hear that turbo just easing. Easing it again. That doesn't put a smile on your face, man. I don't know what to tell you. Getting around this slow poke here. Sunoco Racing Fuel. Official fuel of NASCAR. Because it is. Just like it says right there on the sign. And close our windows here. You can really hear that really well, the spooling of the turbo whenever the windows are rolled up. All right, he's getting off the highway. I'm gonna get back over here before we get to the next truck. Outside of Johnson Road. So I do want to let you know what's going on with the Microsoft Flight Simulator stuff. The reason why I haven't had a whole lot of videos about that. Here, let's get off at the highway here. Turn this thing all the way up here. Here, let's get some fuel. That's what I want to do. Oh, that's nice. That little burp does there at the end is so good.
Go straight.
Oh, you might be wondering where the indicators are here in this cab of the 389. It's just in front of the wheel hub there, so it's hidden. That's why you don't see it. I'd have to move my whole thing around if I wanted to show you that. All right, this guy's coming. We're going. He's taking his time. Got a cattle guard here we got to go over. It'll work for me. Ba-boom, ba-boom. We go straight on this one? I've never been. No, I'm following that guy there. He's going around that way. That'll work for me. Another turn here. You can see out of that side window there. Helps a lot. All right, he went over there to that fuel island, so we're not going to this flying jail. We'll go to the next one. This is the truck spot. And there's a nice spot there to do repairs on your truck too. Yep, there's the fuel. Fuel island. Turning right here. Man, this really is the icing on the cake when it comes to a John Ruda truck. And Zmod, you know, he automatically has all that set up for a lot of freeware trucks as well. But it's nice that it's already set up for this truck. and it just works right out of the box. All right, cool. I'm gonna shut the engine down here. We're gonna fuel it on up. And we're fueling the truck up here. It shouldn't take that long. That's one of the things I would like to see maybe later down the road in this game, is that we would have more realistic fuel time. Sometimes it just goes way too fast. Look at all the traffic getting off the highway right there. As you can see, we just filled up everything there, and that took like no time at all. All right, let's fire this thing up again so you can listen to it. Fun time's over. Let's get back on the highway. No more messing around here. Got plenty of room on both sides, looking good. And this is the way we get out of here. Let's keep to the left here, buddy. Don't want to run into the little thing there. That would be bad. Yeah, we cleared that, no problem. Old truck there. Need to be 900. Just hanging out. Well, so far so good in this little trip here. I'm gonna have to snake around here because they have all the truck parking back here. I love the new lighting in the updated graphics engine that the updated graphics they did in lighting, especially with the beacon and the headlights. It just looks so much more realistic. Okay. Around this way, looking good. Might clip that just a little bit there. We'll be okay. We're all right. Sweet. So yeah, I'm gonna get my. Oh, he didn't even have to stop for us, did he? He was just like, nope, don't worry about me. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep these cracked just a little bit here, so you can hear the engine as we get on the highway. We're gonna go through all of our gears here and just let you listen to how amazing this sounds. This way. It's a tighter one there, especially with that cattle guard. I don't want to hit that. All right, let's do it. There we are, up into 8th gear there. So climbing that hill there, no problem. Had to use our basement gears there, and then we split those, which worked out really well to get on the highway in a quick way. And now we're good. Love it. This is gonna make me drive the 389 and, well, the Ruta trucks again, because the only reason why I haven't been driving them is, like I said, they were out of date. And they had like red textures and stuff in here I had to fix. So once I had cleared that out, it was good to go. Now that dash light turns on there with the beacon light, see? So you can run the beacon on or off, but at night, it's kind of annoying to have that light on, you know, the interior light with the beacon, but that's okay. Not a huge deal, I suppose. Now we're in 8 high. 70 miles an hour. See how this turn is here. It looks a little sharper than I was expecting. Not too bad. Not bad at all. Here we go, slow down. update coming out for Police Simulator. The beta is supposed to drop today, so I'm sure you'll see a video on that this week as well. But going full circle before I had to get off the highway and get gas, sorry, fuel, diesel, can't say gas. It was talking about Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now, I hadn't been in the sim in a while, and then I jumped in, and all of my stuff was all messed up, man. I mean, like, I've been having problems with all my calibration of every peripheral I use. So that's what's been taking so long there. I'm slowly but surely getting that all back in order, and once I do, you're gonna see some more videos on it. Now,
Keep left.
I'm super, super excited for the Phoenix A320. Coming over here to the right. Phoenix is an FENIX. So, we'll fly the Neo again. You know, things will be cool with that.
Keep
And I do
right.
want to fly the Aerosoft
After
CRJ
50
again as well.
yards, exit right ahead.
It's medium. No, that was low.
Exit right ahead.
There's medium.
After 100 yards, turn left.
Okay. I believe this is where we go down into Utah now. We'll see if that's the actual case, but I believe it will be. All right, so let's see if we can take off in second gear here with this. I'm pretty sure you can. Yep, no problem. And then all the way over into fourth. Skip that gear. We're all right there. Don't go. Thank you. I don't know what you're doing there, Cascadia, but
Go straight.
I appreciate you not running off there on us. Pulling right out in front of us. Wholesale fireworks. You guys want some fireworks? It's a little late for that, right? Yeah, we have the 4th of July for a while. By the way, for those of you that are up in Canada, hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I know you guys just had your Canadian Thanksgiving. Right here in 5 high for now. Let these cars go by. I'm not sure if we're gonna make it a right or a left through here. It has been a while since I have been through this section of Utah. We haven't gotten into Utah yet, but we're going to be. Oh man, there's one of
Go
those
straight.
troopers in the Chargers, man. They in the Wyoming Chargers, they always have that sound set where it just sounds so mean. All right, I'm coming over where everybody else pulls in front of us. There's another mod I do know about. It's the RV mod. We'll be checking that out as well because I plan on doing a trip to Yellowstone. We didn't do a video on Yellowstone here on this channel, so I'll be driving the Cascadia RV, and we're gonna take an RV road trip up there, but that will be after the Florida Man episode, where we get to mess around and be stupid. We all enjoy doing that, you know. All right. Keep this on for now. I'm keeping it in the lower RPMs. That way, you know, we're sipping gas a little bit better there. We were getting terrible fuel mileage by running those higher RPMs for a while. It is dead of night, though, and we are on a 2-lane highway. These guys are taking forever as usual. I think it might be that big truck up there holding everybody up. Is it you, big truck? I also like the fact that when you roll the windows down just that little bit, I mean, you notice that when we're getting on the highway, you can just hear that wind whipping really well through it. That was pretty cool. Another mod I use of Z's, one of the freeware mods. So you can go to his store that's down in the description, and there's a lot of freeware mods on there too. You just buy them for $0 essentially. So Z mods have always been a true player in the community by, you know, giving out freeware and then also sprinkles in payware as well, which he definitely deserves it. And there's that sound of the wind whip rushing through. It sounds so cool. And SES, you guys gotta hire that guy. I'm telling you what. Hire him. He knows what he's doing. It would change the default trucks by so much. It really would. Go and drop down into 5 low here. So it's lower gear. You might need a little bit of Jake brake, but I think we're gonna need it on the low setting, not on the high setting there. Use my ASP heavy hauler there, that button box. Been using that for a long time. Yeah, let's keep it in 5 high for right now. And if we need to use the Jake, we'll do that. But I don't think we're even gonna need that, to be honest with you. We're managing speed pretty well as of right now. Yeah, see, that's the low setting there. That's our high beams right here. Oh man, that Detroit diesel. What I'm talking about, man. I love it. Roll my windows all the way down here. Actually, here. Roll them all the way down. Just let you listen to the sound of this engine as I'm going down the hill here. Turn coming up here in a minute, so we'll be ready for it. Unless it's just a really sharp corner. No, it looks like it is. That is so magical. And a 40-mile-an-hour zone coming up here. They don't want us messing around here with this stuff. I get it. Gonna be real sharp here. Let's go ahead and drop down into 5 low so we have that RPM to climb this hill. Maybe 5 high will be better, maybe. Just a maybe. I see you back there, truck. I know, it's gonna be tight. That was the real tough one there. We have a turn coming up here on the right. Came out of nowhere. Jeez. God, how crazy this road is. I'm gonna go ahead and put my Jakes on high now. We're in that national forest. It's super sketchy through here too. Sorry, buddy. Wrong button. Meant to use my Jake there. Alright, now we cross this dam. This is why it's so spicy through here. With this long of a trailer, man, that was tight on that road. Another tight turn coming up here. Okay, buddy, you want to do that? I've got to have room here, cars. You're not giving me like any. Sure, that's good over there. Yep, we're good. Whew. That's super tight for this run. What's nice about these articulated trailers, man, you gotta have them for this. That's super close. You gotta really be careful. Ooh, missed that shift. Because I was in 5 high, I'm used to that other going to 6 low here. Wasn't used to that RPM range. And a lot of times whenever I am floating gears, I'll just, you know, use the sound of the engine. Another tight turn coming up here. Gear jamming today. That is for certain. Forgot about this section of the road. Which is good for a showcase of an engine sound. Yeah, I know. Cop yelling at us about our bright lights. It's like, I want to be able to see what I'm doing here. Thank you. In my last video, I was incorrect. Apparently, the engine that was in the W900A for Smokey and the Bandit was a Cat 3406B engine. So we'll have to get that in there so we can get ourselves a true authentic. And maybe after I put the next, you know, the coast to coast mod in, then we should do Bandit Run. Well, as close as we can. The cattle guard there. We have a couple more switchbacks to go. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a longer video, but that's okay. It's such a great engine, you know, sound. I don't think anybody's going to be upset about that. These roads, though, man. Cannot believe we haven't hit anything yet. It's at night like that. Well, at least it's not raining, right? There's always that. Turn there. Looks like the sun's starting to come up a little bit. That's good news for us. But it's so rough around those corners. Now we should be able to jake halfway down here. Yeah, that medium jake brake's helping a lot. Out of the mountains. I think we're going to be on the home stretch now. Turn our jake back up. And we have made it to Vernal. Everybody up too. If you were asleep, you better wake up now because you got some big rigs rolling through here at night. Okay, make the right turn up here where that car just came out of. That works for me.
After 100 yards, turn right.
Metal West. I'm not sure where we're. I think we're dropping at one of these. Like, it's a acronym, or it's 3 letters, I think. BHP or something like that. Maybe not that, but something kind of like that is where we're dropping here. Just slides in there so well. one thing I do love about the Ruta trucks, man. They are so great to shift as far as like floating gears. And a lot of trucks, they just, you miss it by like that little bit of a margin. And it feels like to me that you can, especially with the Z-Mod sounds, you know, helping that clicking sound and stuff, it just feels like you can feel out the truck a lot more than you could, say, with the default sound. A lot more forgiving, as it should be. I mean, it's not something. It's not like in real life. It's not like what it is if you try to do it bone stock in this sim. You know. That's what I was trying to say out of that mess.
100 yards, turn left.
All right, left turn up here. Go ahead and just wake them all up.
Turn left.
And keep our brights on. Nobody's coming. We still have our windows rolled down.
After 100 yards,
Did I click?
turn right.
Okay, we turn right here.
Turn right.
It's on low. There's low right there. That'll let them know we're here. Now it gets bumpy. It's BHP, I was right. No, I said BPH, I think. Well. BHP, that's what it was. And welcome to BHP, everybody. Speed limit is 15 miles an hour. I don't think we're gonna get up to that speed, but okay. I think this tough one, you have to go around that tight corner to the right, but we'll see. Kind of keep an eye on this stuff here. I can see why they needed the excavator here. Makes sense. Yeah, this is gonna be tight, and around the corner we go, so we'll drive it up next to the Griswold's cars here. The trucksters. This way. Be nice and smooth here so I don't hit anything. This is gonna be close. I'm gonna back it up, actually. I think I'm gonna hit that little flower box there if I don't. There we go. That thing pops right on out of there. I don't like that planter there. Thank you very much. Pop. Okay, looking good. I thought the sun would be up by the time we got here, but we got here a lot earlier than I thought. So that's probably a good thing. Yeah, we're gonna make it barely. I'm gonna go left a little bit just to be safe. But yeah, it was close. You gotta finagle this thing like crazy, man. Snake it on around. Same thing here. Got plenty of room. Like, we don't have to back the trailer in, so they're making it, you know, tough as it is. This one is mine. Get it? This one's mine because we're out of mine. Yeah, look at that. Right in around that corner. You'll be all right. You be good. Be good. Yep, over there's where we're going. Sure, we have plenty of room here. Love those little air brake sounds. Okay, if we just keep going this way,
You have reached your destination.
be just enough for that little trailer tail. There we go. Just enough room for that thing. Yep, it'll be fine. And we go straight in this way, so no more messing about. Let's get this excavator where they need it. Give ourselves plenty of room here. It'll just follow us on in. Love the sound of that gravel. That sounds really good. It's gonna be close. If you screw up, you have to go all the way around. No, they will be okay here. Just a little bit more left. And then right. There we go, kind of like that. Oh, I hope they like it, because this is gonna be a nightmare if we screwed it up. You have to be perfect on this one, it looks like. See what they say. Oh yeah, they liked it. Sweet. We got green. Let's go ahead and just kill the engine here. And we're done. Yep, they're happy with that. I am too. Let's go ahead and unload it and see what we got here. We didn't hit anything, so excellent. 391 miles, 10 hours and 12 minutes, 95.5 gallons of fuel consumed. There you go. Show the results. No, we already didn't need to do that, so we just hit continue here. I am going to just quickly jump into the launch pad, and I am going to show you my mods really quick. I know I get questions about that all the time, so I'm going to go ahead and just show them to you and what order I have them in. I'm not going to say all the names or anything like that. There's just far too many. And here we are. You can see at the top, moving on down is what we were using today. If you would like to use the same ones, you just pretty much Google the names and you're in good hands as far as I go. Here's all the Z-mod stuff, so I will talk about that. The wind noise, weather sound, all these things right here are all freeware. GPS voice mod, fantastic. Freeware. All of these are. When you get into the actual engine sounds, those are the payware ones down here. So absolutely love those. Moving on. That's the John Ruda trailer pack. And this is the Bart trailer pack there. All payware stuff right there. And then moving on, here is what everybody asks all the time about, the Realistic Corner Shop. Gas Station Revival Project, real companies, gas stations, and billboards. You can find that on the Grimes WordPress. And moving on, everything else I am using here currently. I know it's a lot of mods, but it really comes down to the load order. That's what you have to have nailed. You see, I keep all the trucks together, all the different style of mods. You keep them all together, and there's a reason why you do it. And there we are. That is, and then the real advertisements at the very bottom. That's all of my mods there. That's going to do it for this episode of American Truck Simulator. I will see you all next time. Take care. Well, I don't have to say anything about finding the merch store. You guys have done it. Thank you so much for all the love and support. I truly appreciate it. And I have an awesome collab with another company coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Anywho, thank you. See you next time.